Hello, everybody. I hope that you all are doing well and are in good health. So, today is Saturday. We have another answer writing discussion round. We start with the mains exam paper GS1 2019 and we continue with our geography question because, as decided, we'll complete all of geography before going to other questions and other subjects. So, let's begin. So this is question 14 of GS paper 1 2019 that says what is water stress and how and why does it differ regionally in India. So our introduction can be about water stress, what is it exactly, and you can fill it with facts and figures about the water issues that has been happening and occurring in India and all the interstate water dispute and everything into two sentences. Then we continue with the body. Our introduction would take away the first part of the question, that is what is water stress. In our body we have to define how and why does it differ regionally in India. So first of all we need to see what are the regions in India and then we'll find out why does it differ and how does it differ. So there'll be two paragraphs, one for how, one for why, and then our basic conclusion that we can have. So let's see the regional division and accordingly let's frame our answer. Now, if we look at the regions, the first thing that we see is we have Himalayas, definitely. We have our North Indian plains, we have our South India here, we have Northeast, that is also a different region, we have Western India, and then we also have the coastal plains here. So what we need to see is that there are 6 divisions in the region way and why and how does it differ. So when we look into how does it differ, that couldn't be because of our man-made causes. This is mostly because of the natural causes and the way man is exploiting them. So the first, when we come to Himalayas, the main source are the freshwater spring that is here, and then the global warming has been changing that. So we can write about the urbanization that we are facing here and the lack of the traditional water harvesting methods here. Then we have North Indian plains, like the drinking water scarcity and the population pressure, untreated sewage, overexploitation of water for agriculture and industries. So global warming, if you see, it's an overall, the whole impact, the whole of India is being impacted with that. But here, this is the main cause, this is the main area that is facing all of these. Why? Because all the Himalayas and the glaciers and everything is being faced here. So here global warming cannot be a good excuse, a good reason. So North Indian plains is this. Then we come to the South India. South Indian, we can write about the water crisis in Chennai that has been happening and the erratic rainfall, the pollution of rivers, over dependence of water, and again the lack of conservation efforts. Then we can also come to North India with this point, the same point, that is lack of conservation efforts. But with that we do need to have the high rainfall. There is high rainfall, but then the mining problem, the pollution problem is also there. So that way North India differs, the Northeast India differs from South India and the other regions. And then we have the Western India. Again the climate is there, so arid, semi-arid climate is there. And then in regions of Maharashtra, incorrect cropping patterns, you can write about the problem that has been facing there. We then last come to the coastal plains, and now when we see, yes, the rising sea level, the over exploitation of the groundwater, which leads to the ingress of saline water in the aquifers, leading to water stress, is being seen here. So regionally there are different issues in different regions and thus they differ regionally. The water stress differs regionally. Then why does it differ regionally? What are the causes? First is definitely geographical variation that we can see everywhere. You can write about the examples that yes, in some place you'll find that the water stress region is due to the location on the leeward side, whereas on other places this is due to the overexploitation or things like that. Then we have agricultural patterns that yes, like in UP, if you have sugarcane belt, that is water stress due to water drawing ability of the crop, and another place there isn't any water scarcity because of the agriculture, so that way this is safe, so that can be a difference. Then we have population density. So again in these plains have the more water stress in comparison to coastal plains because due to the higher population density. Then you can also talk about the water management practices, like farmers in Rajasthan, they suffer less compared to other regions because of their water management techniques. So that could be a possible thing that you can write and you can frame your body with. For your conclusion, you can write about the sustainable water management. We can restore, revive the traditional water harvesting, the structures, the reclaiming of the water, the pollution control, better sewage treatment, awareness, education. These are the actions that can be taken, and definitely you can mention about that if these are taken in a decentralized manner to handle the water crisis in a better way. That is, all the policies are implemented, because decentralization can be only effective that way. You can definitely conclude your answer this way. Alright guys, this was it to today's video. With this we end this week. This week was way too hectic for me, and if possible I could have kept aside all the videos and could have continued it with the next week and everything, but I did not want to do that because a lot of people have been telling me that yes, your consistency is our motivation and everything, so I did not want you people to get demotivated or get away with all the things. So I hope that you've been coping well with all the videos. From the next time I'll definitely put up better analysis and everything, so that yes, we can get back to whatever we were doing in this week. Just be polite and lenient to all my videos. Thank you so much. We meet next on Monday with next another fresh video and a fresh week ahead. Thank you.